Hi there, welcome to this week's Coaches Show alongside Chris. I'm Caleb from Channel 6. And a big weekend for you guys. Probably not the way you wanted to start the games, but at the end, it's still a win. You guys are 2-0 on the weekend, and you swept the Wings.
Yeah, no one's going to put the script, let's start 2-0, and basically play with fire and see what can happen. But, for whatever reason, we weren't ready to go both first periods, Friday, Saturday, but we played the next 40 minutes of each game really well. And like you said, you win when you win at home. You can't complain too much about that.
No, not at all. What was it that, just sluggish starts? I mean, just bad mistakes? What happened, and what did you say to the guys after the first intermission both games?
Well, Friday...
That we can say, on our website.
That question got asked a ton, like, oh, coach, you gave a great speech, this or that. And, Friday, it was just, we were playing okay. We just didn't quite have that next level, that gear that we talk about. You always got to reach to have the success in the playoffs. And, Aberdeen came in, they were flying, they got the best record on the road in the league. And, so they were comfortable. They came into our building with no fear, and that's how they played. And we were down 2-0. We actually grabbed a couple guys by the ear individually and gave them a stern whiplashing. But overall to the group, we said, hey, let's break this game down into segments here. We got 5 minutes, 4 each period, 8 segments here to go. Let's go 5 minutes at a time here and chip away at this lead and get ourselves back in the game. And that's what we did. Guys started focus on the small things and to have success in 5-minute increments, and it worked. And actually Saturday night, I thought both teams were just extremely sluggish, and each team was trying to give the other team the game in the first period. They got 2 breaks to go up 2-0, and quite frankly, I didn't say a word to them in between the first and second. I was extremely irritated, and I was like, I got nothing to say. And
you guys have heard the same thing last night, probably.
Yep.
I mean, it's just one of those things.
We just got to play, and that's one of those where you want your leaders, you want the guys to take charge, and you could hear guys talking on the bench, hey, let's go, 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes here, let's take care of it. And in the next 5 minutes, and that second period on Saturday night might have been our best period of hockey all season long. So.
That says a lot. I mean, and it's one of those things you'll look for, that sort of resiliency in a team. And you're going to have bad periods, you're going to have bad stretches of a game. Yeah. It's, as we talked about before, how you bounce back from that. And this team, has shown the ability to do just that.
Yeah, they have, and hopefully we don't rely on that too often and get comfortable with it.
But down in the first period, but nevertheless,
but we can come back, and we know that, and we're going to play as close as we can as 60 minutes. Even if we take a little bit off at the beginning, we're going to compete to the end, and hopefully a good result happens.
This next weekend, you guys continue your one home game this next weekend, but the next couple of weeks you continue your stretch of home games before you hit the big road trip up to Alaska. This next weekend, you guys get Brookings. You have to go to Brookings on Friday, and then a Saturday game against them here at Riverside.
Yeah. It's back on the road. We've had our problems there, so we got to figure it out. And these points are all crucial. It's still tight. We got 3 points between Bismarck and a couple more with Aberdeen now, but they're still crucial. We got a series against Bismarck, 6 games total over the next 2 months. So each point, build your lead as big as you can, and never look back.
Well, and you want to try and get the points while you can here at home. I mean, the one game on the road, obviously on Friday, but that's we were getting ahead of ourselves. But in a couple of weeks, you guys have to go to Alaska for, I think, 5 games, right? 3 and 2, and that's just going to be a tough trip. I mean, something you guys don't have to deal with really in any other road trip this season.
Yeah, it'll be different for our guys. We're not used to it. We're not accustomed to it. We haven't done it in any of the previous 3 seasons, and our guys don't do it. Minnesota hockey, you don't do that. You travel, you play 1 game, you go home. We're going to be gone for 10, 12 days, and it's going to be a different adventure for our guys, and hopefully just another mountain for us to overcome and find out a way to have success.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can pick up some wins. You guys against Brookings this year, it's been interesting to say the least.
They're a hard team for us to play against. We they make you really try to move and do things differently. They clog things up, and that's our big emphasis today. Was whatever we do this weekend, we got to move. When they clamp on you, we got to move and make them try to stop us when we're moving. When we just accept the fact that they're trying to squeeze us and shut us down, then they're effective. But when we move, we can create our chances and get us scoring, opportunities, and that's what we're going to do this weekend.
Coach, good luck.
Thanks much.